Hi, I'm Joe Hill.
I'm Gabriel Rodriguez.
And I'm the writer of Locke Key.
And I'm the artist.
So Locke Key is the story of a family that suffers a horrific tragedy during a home invasion. And the father in the family dies, and the family decides to try to rebuild their life by moving to the small town of Lovecraft, Massachusetts. And they move into this creepy old house called Key House, and the house is full of unlikely and impossible keys with incredible powers. And that's really the launching point for the story. So in the Locke and Key saga, a variety of powerful keys are discovered. Each key has a separate power, a unique power. And in head games, much of the action centers around the head key, which opens people's heads to the thought world inside. And it's possible to take things out and put things in. And for me, the most powerful moment in head games, or the most exciting moment early on, without spoiling anything, is when the little Bodhi opens his head and his brother and sister look inside, and you see this incredible Technicolor world of imagination and little kid thoughts and the things that little kid knows about the world. And I just think there's a terrific imagination behind that, a terrific sense of wonder, and I loved it.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite ones, of course. I think it was a very imaginative way to get into the characters and explore their psyche and their way of thinking and the way of understanding their environment just through images. And I think that for the comic format, it worked wonderfully. And the other scene that's one of my favorites of that book was the scene of the play of The Tempest that was done by the generation of the father of the Locke kids, Randall, with all his friends, in which there are lots of clues of what's going to happen in the story, and you will have to find out.
Yeah. There is this powerful key. There's the head key, which opens heads, and the truth is that everyone really lives not in the world, but in their own head. That inner space is where all of us is trapped, and it's kind of exciting to imagine that you could open it and free, get in there and fool around. So, that's fun.
It's like a place you have when you can play with yourself and with your own selfness, and also with your own perception of the world that's around you. I think there's a very interesting development of that idea, considering that the story is centered about how these kids build their own selves as adults in the future.
Yeah. Everyone knows monthlies rule, so thanks for picking up the individual issues at your local comic store and checking out the trades as well. I hope you have a lot of fun with the series.